All right, homeboy said he has a check engine light right here. Wants me to check it out. So we're gonna look at it to see what the code is. I'm gonna run it. There we go. It says P0128 stored cooling system malfunction. Repair immediately if drivability issues are present, which it was, idling high, and running temp was a bit low. And so we're gonna replace that for him. And I'll explain detail in the next clip. All right, right here I have a 2006 Honda Civic. So this guy has a problem with a check engine light. It's a P0128. Usually it's associated with the thermostat right here. So we're gonna go change that out with a new part and see if it fixes the problem. So the tools that we're gonna use for this job is a regular socket wrench with 10mm head on it. Same thing with a torque wrench, also with a 10mm head on it. And we'll use some pre-stone coolant, and we'll need a drip pen and a funnel. So right now we're just gonna drain some of the coolant out and then proceed with the change. Now this is just a thermostat, so I'm not gonna let a lot drain out. And that should be enough. I'm gonna close it up. About a quart. Some people remove this hose right here, but I really don't want to. So I'm just gonna wiggle myself in there and see if I can get to the housing without removing that. Move this out the way if you can. It's kind of hard to see, but the bolts that I just removed are right here, and the one on the bottom right over here. It's kind of hard to see because it's dark down there. But you'll see it once you open up your engine bay. Just remove those bolts, move this back and plate out the way, right? And that exposes the thermostat housing bolt right here. Let me get my finger out the way for you. One over here, right there. Okay, where it's touching. Okay, and now there's another one right in the back right here. Okay, that's where those bolts you got to remove. There we go, bam, it's in there. I just gotta change the direction of it, and I'm gonna crack it open. There you go, it's open. All I have to do is just spin it out. All right, got that bolt out. I'm gonna remove the housing. It's gonna come out a lot of fucking coolant. Come on, there you go. Hold on, let me put a drip pan underneath. There we go, that's a lot of coolant actually came out. I should have drained some more actually. Okay. See, that's the housing right there. Right there on my, I'll go ahead and take that out. Now, the new one has to go on the same way the OEM one was in, okay? This is an aftermarket one, hopefully it's good enough. Heard they suck, but we're just gonna try it out. I'm gonna replace it. So we're gonna wiggle that out. All right. See this nipple on top? Nipple is also on top, okay? So nipple on top, nipple on top. We're gonna put it in the same way. Usually you should replace the gasket, but I don't have another gasket. All right, now that it's out, I'm gonna put the new one in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a clean rag. Make sure the surfaces are clean before I put it back on and stuff. There we go, wipe it down. And put it in the same way it came out. Just take a note of that. When it comes out, make sure you put it in the same way. Okay, it's pretty much seated in there. Now we're gonna screw it back on. That simple. All right, so now that we got our thermostat housing back on, the torque specs are either 7.4 foot-pounds, I believe, or 89 inch-pounds. I have a torque wrench that says inch-pounds, so we're gonna go 89 inch-pounds. So we're gonna spin it to 89. So this is very important. because you don't want any leaks. Okay, so we're gonna torque that down. So here, click, we're gonna stop. All right, now that we got the thermostat put back together, torqued it down, start adding coolant into it, and then we're gonna start the car and start burping the system. Also gonna add some in the reservoir as well. All right, we're gonna start the car and then we're gonna burp the system. This is how I do it. It works for me. So I don't know if you gotta do it differently or it is the proper way to do it, but it's always worked for me. Yep, sucked it right in. So we gotta add some more. You squeeze this part, squeeze that, upper hose, and let it suck in. See, it's going down. Once it goes back down, just add some more. So check engine light's gone. It's idling pretty normal. Oh shit! It's no longer idling at 1100. Idle went down, so that's a good sign. Let's go take on a test drive. So far so good. Accelerating pretty good. The brake light's on because something wrong with the lever. Anyways, check engine light's gone. Temperature's normal. I don't know, you guys can't see it, but it's normal, sitting at the middle. So I think we're good to go on this.